Hello and welcome. This is Greg here. Today we're going to be calling Telstra, specifically my complaints manager at Telstra.
Welcome to Telstra.
So,
Your call
let's
may
get
be
started.
recorded.
Hi, this is Telstra.
Yes, hi, could you speak up a little bit? I can't hear you. Well, I'm wondering, is there a reason why my complaint manager did not call as promised last week?
I actually don't know why she did not call you. Yeah, and I really apologize. Unfortunately, is on a break right now. I'll advise her to call you back after the call, after her break.
Okay, look, someone advised her to do that last week and that didn't happen. Can you put me through to her team leader, manager or supervisor? I just want to ask because there's been multiple occasions in the past where a callback has been promised but not followed up. So I'd just like to discuss that with someone else.
Okay, I see. Just give me a second.
The internet was dropping out right now. I've got an alert on my phone. I don't know if you can see that. Unit 5 went down, and that's today. Yeah.
Yeah, just bear with me. I'll just go ahead and put you on hold. We'll wait for.
Here we go. She's back again. This is the Telstra Complaints Department. We don't answer your calls. When you ask for a supervisor, you get a ringtone. And then you get hung up on.
Welcome to Telstra. Your call may be recorded. I'm sorry, but your case manager is unavailable right now. Please hold to organise a suitable time to speak with your case manager.
So if we have a look at these graphs over here, this is my world. I'm going to zoom in on that a little bit. So over here, 19 out of 20 packets from the testing server were getting dropped when it's red. Other times when it's blue or purple, it might be 2, 3 or 4 out of 20. The kind of mauvey coloured thing there as well at a few times. Let's see if we can zoom in just on that. There we go. That one, 2 out of 20, 10 out of 20, so that's 50% packet loss. That's 19 out of 20. Again over here, that one's I think 4 out of 20 packets lost, 19 out of 20. That's 2 minutes past 11 until 10, 11, 12, 13 minutes past 11.
Telstra Complaints Reception speaking. How can I help?
Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm spectacular. I was speaking to someone a few minutes ago who was going to put me through to a team leader for my complaints manager. I was transferred somewhere and the call rang and then eventually rang out with no one answering the call.
I'm just going to place you on a brief hold.
I will notify you in advance. I am going to record this call because
Sure.
it's not appropriate to be ignored as part of your complaints handling process.
Of course. That shouldn't happen. Please hold. Hello. The case manager is now available. I'll connect you to her first. She just got back from her break. Greg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to connect you to a case manager. It's just that we're having this transferring issue. I tried connecting you twice uh, to her direct line, but I'm reaching a different department. But yeah, let me try again for the third time. Okay, hold on. Hey, Greg. So your case manager is now here to assist you.
Before we talk
The
about that, I'm just wondering, I spoke to reception and they said you were going to be calling me back last week. Did you not get the message?
I got it, but I was on leave last week.
Oh, they said
Yeah,
you were
yeah, I
in.
was.
They said you were in and that you'd be calling back the same day. And this is not the
They
first
did.
time that's happened. That's happened a number of times as well.
I'm sorry for that. Maybe they don't have the tracker for all the um complaints officer. So now I'm checking your the outlets are right now if everything has already been restored, so we can do a troubleshooting with the technical support. Okay. So
Hasn't
just
been
give me one.
restored. There's actually degraded performance right now in progress at the time that I called through. This is all being recorded and this conversation later on will be made available to media.
Oh, yeah, still. There is still. There's another step here that is, oh, it's completed already. But let me check. August to, the last one that we monitored last time was as of Conan 109365 and 99843 Yeah. So during the time that we spoke last 31st of July, there was three more unplanned outages that were actually that came out, but it was already restored as of the 2nd of August.
If you've had 3 more outages, last time we spoke, you said when you have unplanned outages, Telstra's process is that they will do a planned outage to fix the root
That
cause of the problem. Has there been any
that
permanent corrective action?
that's supposed to be. However, I can see here that there's another outage that came up. Three incidents that came out from the 1st of August up until the 2nd of August. So as of this time, they're still looking. I believe if there's no plan outage for the maintenance yet, they're still checking on that. They are restoring it. There is a specific issue that they are seeing, and they are referencing it to an incident number. But for every incident number, they are providing a time frame for it to be restored, and then there comes another one that they are actually they are monitoring this one. So until such time that they will not be able to see any outages anymore, then they will be able to process. That's the time that they can set up a planned maintenance. But as of this moment, they will be monitoring it if it will go through already. There's no outage or there's no issues that will come out. Normally, I don't have any idea regarding the broadband cable, but it's something to do with the outside issue. But as of the moment, after we talk about this on the 31st of July, I was able to see one, two, three, four more incidents that happened. I believe there is still a recurring issue.
Yes. What is the root cause of the issue?
For the first one, after our conversation, the system is broadband HFC. There is an incident number, robot account. Severity is 4, meaning to say it's higher level. Broadband and cable Foxtel customers are impacted. The root cause is still an investigation during that time. So event description under investigation, but after that one, it was restored. So they were, but there's no. Let me check this one. So I'm checking the incident number. Give me one sec. So I'm now checking the docket for that particular reference number. There's a lot of terminologies here. Actually, almost all of them are codes. Power restored, the resolution, there is a power outage during that time. So the power restored after that one. The next one, so that's Conan 1099843. So it's almost the same. Modems offline, work instruction cable hub offline, outage start. It's just showing me the time and date, but it's almost almost the same information because I believe that's recurring issue. Once they fix the first one, then they're going to monitor, and then if it recurs, then there's another. Uh,
You mentioned that the Sylvania hub device is the one that's going offline and that it's a power issue, you
yes,
believe. Who
yeah.
is
In this incident
responsible?
was created by Black Hawk.
Who is responsible for managing that device? Is that a Telstra managed device or an NBN managed device?
NBN normally for the HFC, it's in NBN now at the moment.
So have you got an NBN ticket number open where you've told them that this device is failing? Have you specifically said, NBN, this device is faulty and causing impact to my customers? And what did they say?
There's no information. It shows here NBN hub number 8, NBN, trigger 53 modems offline.
Right?
So I believe it's NBN that is working on that because they
Right.
are
So have you got a
for,
ticket number that you have said, NBN, we have monitored this problem and we want you to fix it? Did you tell them that there is a problem? Or are they just meant to guess that they've got a problem that they need to look at?
They are actually, they know it because they are the one, what they call this, releasing these issues, this incident number.
So it's
They
an
know it
NBN, it's
they
an
were able to
NBN
do
incident
restoration
number.
for each, and then they are monitoring it. But every monitoring that they're doing, they are assigning a ticket number.
Okay, so all of these have NBN ticket numbers and they have no planned maintenance yet to fix the problem, is my understanding.
The service type here shows product name HFC shared infrastructure, service type infrastructure event, categorization network cable, tier 2 customer impact, priority it's medium. So every time they resolve one incident, and then they monitor it, and it will recur. Then there's another one that they are assigning one. It's only that it's the infrastructure of the HFC because it's a shared infrastructure between NBN.
If NBN keep on auto-resolving issues when the power comes back on or whatever it is, but they don't fix the fault, do you have an escalation process? Because this incident for me has been happening, as I said, originally since November last year.
Even NBN doesn't cannot do any troubleshooting within. If that's the reason why they have tried to create a ticket on their own during that time, but they cannot eventually process any progress or any resolution if there is an ongoing outage that is coming up, which is beyond their control. Assigned to that, but we don't have any control. What we can see is that they are uploading the report so that we will be able to know that there is an ongoing issue that they're working in, and the process is we'll just need to advise customer.
If there is something not working and then it fixes and not working and fixes and not working and fixes since November of last year, and now NBN own the network, what is Telstra going to do? Are they going to do a different type of escalation? And if so, who will do that and when?
I will need to, of course, I will only be able to escalate this one if there's no outage.
You just said we've got to wait for there to be no outage before you can escalate it. That's ridiculous.
Of course, I will only be able to escalate this one if there's no outage. Of course, I will only be able to escalate this one if there's no outage. Telstra or NBN technical support from here cannot escalate it unless these people who is working on the infrastructure has resolved the issue so that it will not impact the customers. I cannot see here any planned maintenance because as of the moment, everything is showing up here on the report as completed outage as of the 2nd of August. So I am expecting that maybe later or tomorrow I will be expecting another broadband cable severity issue again. in regard, because you can confirm that there is an outage that is still ongoing. So meaning to say that's the reason why they cannot provide any planned outage yet because of this ongoing issue.
Okay. So they can't do maintenance to fix the problem until the problem is fixed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I cannot transfer the call to the technical support unless they will not touch on this unless the outage has already been totally restored and there is already a planned maintenance.
So technical support can't fix a problem because there's a problem that hasn't been fixed.
Outside, yes.
Okay.
I'm just waiting here is to confirm that everything is already restored.
You're waiting for it to be fixed before you try and fix it. Okay.
No, I'm not the one who's going to fix it. I'm just a coordinator here. I'm just the one who is monitoring this one. And once the old outage has already zeroed out, that's the time that's within Telstra that I can be able to troubleshoot or to provide to connect the call to the technical support who's going to troubleshoot.
Who is responsible for replacing or fixing the defective device, this hub that you mentioned before?
It's not showing here actually who is these people who are reporting this one. It's the wireline. They are the people working outside the broadband HFC. So it shows here root cause is under investigation. So meaning to say, auto close, service restored. Miranda is much affected. Affected location, yeah, Miranda. I can see the map here that you're on top of Miranda on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvania, yes. I believe there's only one infrastructure between that. So it's a shared infrastructure, Miranda and Sylvania. I do understand that you're not the only customer who are impacted with this.
Do you think we'll finish it before it comes up to a 1-year anniversary before November?
I don't have any idea, Greg. I'm not the technical person, but of course, as a case manager, I'm not resolving the issue. I can only do so much. However, in terms of the technicality, we just received the information on how we're going to advise customer. If there is an outage, it's beyond our control.
Okay.
It's basically the work of the higher level or outside or working on the infrastructure plan.
Okay, we'll leave it there for today.
All right, thank you so much, Greg.
I'll talk to you on Wednesday.
Okay, see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So if I go and put on the screen now my graphs that I had before, right, we can see there that this is from, a little bit after 11 for about 10, 15 minutes. And the interesting thing is it's not just me. If I go and have a look at some of my neighbours, they're all getting the same problem and the same outage at the same time. And today, Telstra confirmed in that phone call that there are records confirming multiple repeated failures and outages in the NBN managed component of the network, which they are not fixing. Day after day, week after week, month after month. That's a fact. So we've just got to sit here and wait and suffer. And the ridiculous thing is we're not even on the NBN. We're still on the old legacy Telstra cable network. NBN is not available in our area. Let's hope it can get fixed. Anyway, that's all for today. I just thought I'd share my experience now and hopefully it will be fixed soon. I'll update this. Bye-bye for now.